What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another edition of the Wrestling Takeover podcast. Today, I got y'all covered, man, on the state of the WWE. Casual conversation. Number 14, we're going to rock and roll, man. We're going to get into some Tiffany Stratton talk, some Jelly Roll, talking about Roman Reigns with Stephanie McMahon. We're also going to be talking about top 10 greatest peaks in wrestling. I've seen this on TikTok and I want to talk about it. We're going to really go in depth about this Montez Ford clip that we're going to talk about, Carmelo Hayes, and so much more. So let's get into it.
Welcome to... You're listening to the Wrestling Takeover. What is your name? With your host, Jordan Turner, who's always going to keep it real. Come on, King. Inside and outside the ring.
Let me make myself clear.
He's got the fans behind him, King. It's time to take over, King.
Are you ready?
He's all fired up now, King. The Takeover. Let's go.
You know, it's going to be a lot of people out there that don't like what you're doing. They're going to call you weird. They ain't going to understand it. They're going to hate on you. But as long as you like what you're doing, that's all that matters.
There you go, guys. I wanted to give you guys some motivation. I need some motivation myself, but I wanted to give you guys some motivation out there, man, to keep going, keep doing what y'all doing, man. Whatever you're doing out there, man, if you want to become a content creator, podcaster, whatever it is, keep striving for it. Keep doing your thing, man, because, listen, the road is long, right? Let's rock. You feel me? Let's do the thing. Keep the blessings moving forward, man. And teach every one of y'all that to continue always supporting what I do, if it's on YouTube, if it's on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. If you guys also follow me on social media, which y'all can do that on Twitter at JT Takeover. Y'all can do the same on Instagram at the Wrestling Takeover. And then also on TikTok, tiktok.com/JM Turner. And I would really appreciate it, man. But I want to thank everybody for once again joining me right here on the Wrestling Takeover podcast, man. You're listening to the Wrestling Takeover podcast, the number one source for all things honest, creative perspective, bold opinions, and in-depth conversation about all things WWE. This is a WWE-based podcast. I'm your host, Jordan Turner. I'm a passionate voice within the wrestling community, delivering unfiltered analysis, whether it's breaking down weekly shows, reacting to breaking news, or previewing the biggest pay-per-view events, which we will be doing later on in this video/podcast session when I talk about SummerSlam. I don't shy away from anything, man. I don't shy away from controversy. I don't shy away from the real talk. We talk about everything in relation to the WWE product. No clickbait, no fluff. Just real wrestling talk for the fans by a fan, man. So I just want to let everybody know, man, that, you know, we talk about all things wrestling, all right? We talk about the news. We talk about Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, everything about WWE included. And we don't shy away from nothing. We keep it real. We keep it peaceful. Most importantly, peaceful. But this is the most creative and honest podcast within the space, man. So I appreciate everybody joining me. And remember, always spread the word of the Wrestling Takeover podcast, because word of mouth goes a long way. Now, I want to let everybody know that we are going to be having a good video today. There really hasn't been a lot to talk about because it's SummerSlam. But I don't want to get into SummerSlam right now. I'm going to get into that later on in the podcast. I actually want to get into Carmelo Hayes. And if you guys do not have social media and you guys are unaware, or if you do have a social media, you guys are fully aware of what's going on, the hashtag We Want Melo. It's been trending for a couple days now. People are frustrated, but most importantly, people are confused. They're confused as to why Carmelo Hayes is not given the opportunities that a Braun Breaker, a Lyra Valkyria, and Tiffany Stratton has garnered. This person on social media exposing the IWC on Twitter, they put out, the biggest problem I have with Carmelo Hayes booking is what's happening with the men and the women who were called up around the same time as him. They got pushed. Why not him? And this thing with Carmelo Hayes has been, like I said, going on for quite some time. A lot of people feel, justifiably so, are angry. They're upset with the way this man just has not been presented on television. And I'm the type of dude. I'm the type of fan that wants to wait it out. We'll see how things play out first before we immediately go and jump the gun and we talk. You feel me? We're not doing that here. We're not doing that here. This is a big issue, and it's going to get even worse for the WWE. Hashtag We Want Melo is, like I said, continuing to trend on social media. People want to see Carmelo Hayes. I don't know what it is about Carmelo Hayes and why he's not being pushed. I don't understand. 1 second, guys. Let me drink a sip of my water real quick. It's hot up in here. Okay. So, damn, that water's good. People aren't understanding why Carmelo Hayes is not being positioned, why he's not being a priority. He's got everything. In-ring ability, the look, microphone skills, a catchphrase, the confidence. He has it all. He has everything. But Tiffany Stratton, a Braun Breaker, Lyra Valkyria, those three are prime examples. And I'm about to give some truth. Like I said, guys, if you're new listening to the Wrestling Takeover podcast, I don't bullshit around. I'm very direct in my opinions. All right. If you don't like what I have to say, that's fine. You can respectfully go listen to somebody else. It's all good. I'm going to continue to be me. I'm going to continue to be raw, authentic, in your face with my opinions. This narrative has been going around for quite some time with what I'm about to tell you. I'm going to change the narrative to, I don't think Triple H is a fan of Carmelo Hayes, because people were going around, oh, Triple H doesn't like black pro wrestlers. Cap, all right. Street Profits, Bianca Belair. He's pushing them, but he likes certain people. I don't think Triple H is a fan of Carmelo Hayes. I don't. Let's talk about that narrative. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to holler. I'm just going to talk to y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all as if I'm talking to you guys face to face. Y'all want the real talk. Y'all want the honest truth. Not even about truth, just honest opinions. Tap into the Wrestling Takeover podcast, because I'm going to give you that. From me to you, through what I see, we watch the same thing. But from my lens of what I'm watching, I don't think Triple H is a big fan of Carmelo Hayes. You know, Carmelo Hayes is a product of Shawn Michaels. That's Shawn Michaels' boy, Carmelo Hayes. You feel me? I don't know what Triple H doesn't see in Carmelo Hayes. We're just speculating. We're just talking because Carmelo Hayes is not being a priority. And I feel like Triple H, he's more of a fan of a Braun Breaker, a Tiffany Stratton, a Lyra Valkyria. They all came up at the same time as Melo, but they're getting more opportunities than a Carmelo Hayes. What's up with that? Well, you got to be patient. You got to wait. I've heard Triple H say that a lot. You got to wait your turn. Of course, absolutely. But Melo shouldn't be waiting for nobody. Melo shouldn't be waiting for no one. if Triple H isn't careful, he's ruining the prime of Carmelo Hayes right now. Straight up. He's ruining the prime of Carmelo Hayes. This guy sitting around in a story with The Miz was cool for what it was, but we all thinking like, what the fuck? Like, Carmelo Hayes should be doing more than partnering up with The Miz. Respect to The Miz. God bless him, but Carmelo Hayes should be doing more. This guy's fighting for TV time. And I know it's a part of the game, is what it is. A lot of people, quote unquote, fight for TV time. True. Part of the game is what it is. But it just seems that there's a bias for Carmelo Hayes, but at the same time, and this is where my creativity comes in, and I have brought this up over the past couple days as this "we want Melo" started trending. I could see WWE looking at the hashtag and the tweets and people bringing up valid criticisms of why Carmelo Hayes isn't being on television and why they're upset. You feel me? I hope WWE utilizes this and changes it up. They're going to try to create their own little fucking narrative. You know, this administration be thinking they slick with their creating their own narratives and acting like what they didn't do was, they didn't mean to do. Nah, nigga. You definitely meant what you're doing with Carmelo Hayes, for example. But what if we get like a Daniel Bryan type of situation with Carmelo Hayes? I know that might be a stretch. That might be a stretch. Y'all will probably listen to me like, that's Jordan, that's not going to happen. But you never know. They might be doing this on purpose to see the fan reception. But at the same time, Carmelo Hayes is like that, though. That's the thing that's tripping me out with Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes. There's not a big gap, bro. Let's take it there. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Carmelo Hayes is better than Braun Breaker on the microphone. They're both great pro wrestlers. They both have a great look to them. What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the confusion with Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes? I thought both men were going to be on the same plateau. Something happened, bro. I don't know what happened, but WWE might try to spin it in a way. If, WWE can come out hopefully and just say what really happened. Why is he not getting pushed? Why is this man not getting pushed? Is it because they're waiting for Trick Williams to head up to the main roster? That's cap, bro. That's fucking cap. Carmelo Hayes don't need a Trick Williams. Trick Williams don't need a Carmelo Hayes. Trick Williams can hold his own by himself. Carmelo Hayes can damn sure hold his own by himself. They don't need each other, bro. I seen that narrative within the wrestling space. Oh, Triple H is waiting for Trick Williams to be called up to the main roster to use Carmelo Hayes. No, fuck that. Fuck that. We don't need that. Let Carmelo Hayes do what he do. I seen the card, the WWE Unreal that came out today. I will be watching that. Haven't watched it yet. I will be tapping into it. But I seen the WrestleMania card that was supposed to be WrestleMania 41 until, things got changed. It was supposed to be Carmelo Hayes fighting for the United States title. And plans got switched. Is what it is. I don't care about that. We got what we got. But Carmelo Hayes deserved to get, to get pushed. Why do we need to create a hashtag to push Carmelo Hayes? Is WWE doing this on purpose? They're going to try to spin it in the way of, we're doing it on purpose. Nah, nigga, you ain't doing it on purpose. You're just not pushing him. For some odd reason, you don't have nothing for him. How long, regarding that narrative of we don't have nothing for him or her, how long can that really last until it becomes, okay, you just don't want to push them? You feel me? Oh, we don't have nothing for them. How long can that last? Ooh, this water's good. But how long can that really last? You feel me? So it's incredibly frustrating. A lot of people are frustrated right now with the booking of Carmelo Hayes. It's very concerning. It's confusing Most importantly, because, Lyra Valkyria, a dog, Tiffany Stratton, a dog, Braun Breaker, no pun intended, a dog. They're getting pushed. I love all three of them. Braun Breaker, Lyra Valkyria, and Tiffany Stratton. They're the future. No doubt about it. But so is Carmelo Hayes, though. It's very strange. It's very, very strange. We'll see what happens, though. Let's see where Carmelo Hayes is towards the end of the year. Then we really could analyze. But fans ain't going to wait that much longer. They ain't going to wait. They already putting up the hashtag, and I'm a part of it. Hashtag, we want Melo. Come on, Triple H. Do better, bro. Don't be using an excuse. Everybody has to wait. Nigga, come on, bro. Carmelo Hayes deserves to be on television. Stephanie Valkyrie, she's getting pushed. I love Stephanie Valkyrie, so I'm not saying, why is she getting pushed above Melo? Nigga, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is someone like Stephanie Valkyrie on the main roster already and is getting pushed. Did Carmelo Hayes do something? I don't know, man. I don't know. It could get real thick, real quick for WWE if they're not careful. With this Carmelo Hayes situation, it could really blow up in their face. Because they are wasting the prime years of Carmelo Hayes. They're wasting a talent right now. They're wasting a future primetime prodigy prospect with Carmelo Hayes right now. And it's it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. Let's get into Montez Ford, man. Let's get into Montez Ford, bruh. I seen this clip regarding Montez Ford and why he's not being pushed as a singles competitor. People have been wanting him to be in the singles run for many, many years, myself included. He's on a podcast and he talks about it. So let's play this audio clip and let's respond to it.
I'm on the echelon now. So what's holding me back? What is holding me back? Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? Is it me being silly, not being serious about my potential? How far I can grow? Is that what it is, Chris? Is it the fact that I have to stop holding back and acting like everything is okay when I know deep down I'm hurting? I'm hurting because I'm not being taken serious.
Not being taken serious. This felt like a promo. I'm dead ass. Chris Van Vliet, one of the most recognizable, one of the most respected people. I admire him. He's the inspiration. He's one of the most revered and respected people within this space. Much love and respect to Chris Van Vliet, man. But nigga, this felt like a promo, bro. This felt like a promo. I know it probably wasn't, and Montez Ford was being genuine with his opinion here. But my nigga, this felt like a promo here. This felt like a promo, and it also felt like a jab at the WWE. What are we doing with Montez Ford, man? What's crazy is Montez Ford is incredibly talented. He's incredibly talented. He's incredibly gifted. Has the charisma, has the look, has the microphone ability. Great in the ring. He's good in the ring. What's going on? You feel me? But people are saying that, if we get Montez Ford as a singles competitor, what's going to happen to Angelo Dawkins? Nigga, use him. Use him. What are you talking about? What are we going to do with him? Use the nigga. Come on, man. Yeah, we're going to push Montez Ford, but we're going to completely forget about Angelo Dawkins. Yeah, let's not do that. Angelo Dawkins is incredibly talented too. He can go far. With the right creative, he can do very well. He's very charismatic. Very charismatic. Talk on the microphone. Great in the ring. You can create two big single stars here. Come on, man. I'm going to be honest. I don't think WWE trusts Montez Ford as a singles competitor. I really don't. I think they see Montez Ford as a tag team specialist, and that's it. That's all they see him as. I might be wrong, but from what I see, this nigga should have been a singles competitor years ago, and WWE didn't pull the trigger. Do they only see Montez Ford as a tag team competitor? If so, fuck them for that. Because Montez Ford can do very well in the singles run. So can Angelo Dawkins. They don't want to push Montez Ford. I've seen this narrative for years. Oh, we don't want to push. This isn't WWE saying this. This is a fan saying this, but I can tell WWE is feeling the same way. Oh, we don't want to push Montez Ford as a singles competitor because what is Angelo Dawkins going to do? Like, what the fuck you think he's going to do? He's going to have to get over in the singles. And he could do it. Everyone's shining that light on Montez Ford. I understand that. Montez Ford is incredible. He can do great things. And I'm not going to lie. This is on some Sunny. And what's the homie name, man? I forgot the homie name. But it was Sunny. And then the dude. He tried to get over and it didn't work. And Sonny was the bigger superstar. See, this is different though. Because Montez Ford, now listen, no matter how big time Montez Ford is and doing his thing, God bless him. And if he has a singles run and he kills it, great. But we know it's always going to be Bianca Belair. It's always going to be Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair is always going to be front and center before Montez Ford. He might not want to hear that. Understandable. The fans of Montez Ford might not want to hear that. Understandable. I don't even want to say it because I know Montez Ford is capable of having a great career as a singles competitor. But it's always going to be Bianca Belair. Simple. I know he's frustrated. I know Montez Ford is incredibly frustrated with the way things have been going for him in the tag team division. He wants to be a singles competitor. I know he does. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But I thought this was interesting. This kind of felt more of a promo than a shoot, in my personal opinion. But we'll wait and see what happens. Let's talk about Tiffany Stratton. People are turning on Tiffany Stratton in real time. Like, genuinely, people are turning on Tiffany Stratton. I seen a TikTok I want to play, and then I want to react to it, give my thoughts and opinions, and explain why people are turning on Tiffany Stratton. I think it's very, very interesting. Let's check this out.
The future
Hold on
of
one
American
second,
boxing.
guys.
Let's talk about.
All right, so this is WWE Women Hot Takes, all right? This person says Tiffany Stratton should have been a cocky, arrogant, bratty champion or stayed with the NXT another year to work on her being a face. My bad with the music, guys. Listen, I know that's nothing. I actually seen more about Tiffany Stratton and people having this opinion about Tiffany Stratton. I've been seeing it more in the TikTok community. It's so crazy because I think Tiffany Stratton is very good. But there is a couple things I need to get off my chest in terms of Tiffany Stratton. Her character work is not good. I'm going to be honest. Her character work is not good. Her promo skills are fine. They are annoying with these mannerisms, man. I don't know. But her promos can be very robotic. It is heavily scripted. You can tell she's reading from a script. It's not coming off as genuine. I just wish Tiffany Stratton would be herself. Like the bratty thing. I'm not vibing with that. I'm not vibing with that character. And the more you be yourself, the more you'll be over organically in real time, even though Tiffany Stratton is completely over. So I don't want to make it seem like, oh, she's not over. No, it's always Tiffy time all the time, especially over here. Big fan of Tiffany Stratton. But We got to be honest. We got to be honest. If I'm not honest, I'm not doing my job. Tiffany Stratton's promos are not that good. They're not terrible, but they're not the best either. Her in-ring work is great. She has the look. Very attractive, good-looking girl. Good in the ring. One of the best movesaws in the game. Her promos are terrible. Or, not terrible, I'm sorry. They're not terrible, but they're not the best. They're going to fucking... People are going to be like, oh, they're going to run with it. Oh, well, you said her promos are terrible. They're not terrible, but they're not good either. Now, her character work is not good. Her character, I don't like her character at all. I feel like Tiffany Stratton is a work in progress. And I'm going to be honest. I think WWE rushed Tiffany Stratton. I think they really rushed her a little bit. The Tiffy time, she was getting over organically. True. Let's push her. Facts. If she's over organically and people want to see her, push her. They did that. And it's just that with the character and the mic skills, chickens came to roost. Respectfully. So, there's people that are completely over Tiffany Stratton. Y'all are tripping. Y'all need to cut the shit, bro. Cut the shit. She's not that bad, y'all. Y'all are making it seem like she's completely trash. Tiffany Stratton is not trash. Tiffany Stratton is great in some aspects. And some others, she needs to improve. Respectfully. But I know wrestlers don't like to hear that. But I'm just critiquing. I'm just a fan. So I'm just commenting on what I'm seeing. That's it. No personal jobs. I'm not trying to do that. That's not me. That's not what I do. But Tiffany Stratton, I think, is going to do well. Now, this is the SummerSlam match with Jade Cargill. It's very, very interesting. She's going to have to be a ring general. She's going to have to carry Jade to a good match at SummerSlam. And I think they can do it. I think they can do it. We'll wait and see. Should be interesting. I want to talk about Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll says the Roman Reigns era has been Attitude Era vibes. Is he correct on this? Let's take a look of a clip of what he said. Hold on, guys.
Era fire. The Roman era has been Attitude Era fire to me. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
And I'm the old protective, and I know somebody online right now, like, how dare? It's like, but look, man, if we're always looking for what happened then.
Yeah,
like,
this is from your experience.
Also, y'all, if we're always looking for what happened then, we're never going to love what's happening now.
That's true.
Don't make us look up 10 years from now and be like, damn, that Roman era was really crazy.
Yeah.
Like, except it's crazy now. Except that we're in it right now. And
Be
it's
in the
fire.
moment.
Enjoy
And
it
it's
now.
fire. Like, it's fire right now.
It is fire. I want to talk about that. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about Roman Reigns, his run, his dominance. Jelly Roll. It's tough. It's tough. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to break it down as simple as possible. Roman Reigns is in a lot of GOAT conversations because of that tribal chief character. True. I mean, the character is GOATed. No doubt about it. One of the GOATs. For sure. Absolutely. But character. I'm talking character. Tribal chief. Thanos, mafia boss, persona. Some GOAT shit. For me. He's in there with The Undertaker, the Kanes, the Fiends. Feel me? In terms of character. Persona. The mafia boss, Thanos era of Roman Reigns with the gold glove. GOATed. I feel like Roman Reigns, he does need a little shift within his character. And I might make a separate video talking about this, but I might be down the line. But this is what I really want to talk about with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns' persona and character is great. It's great. The pops he gets, tremendous. Roman Reigns is the OTC. He's been so dominant that when he tries to fight through adversity, it doesn't look right to me. Because it's like this guy's been dominant for so long that when he's trying to fight adversity, it feels shaky. It feels off. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth when I do a podcast about it, where I react to a YouTube clip regarding the conversation about Roman Reigns, which I will get to you guys real soon. I want to talk about that, and I want to kind of leave it in its own separate video. But I do feel like the Roman Reigns character does need to have some adversity, which he is having, but he needs to feel powerless. He needs to feel humbled. Again, I'm going to explain that later on when I have its own video / episode when it comes to talking about Roman Reigns, which I'm going to try to put that out later this week. So y'all can stay tuned for that. But yeah, Roman Reigns, Jelly Roll. Listen, y'all got to understand that character for Roman Reigns is so generational, so impactful. For me, the best one was the Thanos Mafia boss version of Roman Reigns. It's one of the best all-time characters. One of the best characters all time. But let me know how y'all feeling about what Jelly Roll had to say. I'm curious to see how y'all feeling about it. All right, y'all. So let's get into, we rolling here, bro. We are rolling. Let's talk about, this is interesting. WWE has significant plans for Stephanie Vaquer heading into the latter half of 2025. This is coming from WrestleVotes. I take WrestleVotes seriously. Credible people there. If it's one person working there or multiple people, WrestleVotes is one of the most reliable people within the wrestling space. Marketing and creative services have already presented with several character upgrades, including reinvented to her overall presentation. Her signature horns will remain as is. So there's big plans for Stephanie Vaquer. And I'm going to include Naomi, Rhea Ripley, and Io with this conversation. And we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. I'm a big fan. I'm a big advocate of Stephanie Vaquer. A big advocate. Did you see the photo of Rhea Ripley and Stephanie Vaquer breaking the internet? I see y'all too. I see how y'all rock. And they're pretty, man. Real pretty girls there, man. Listen, staying on topic. All right. I know there's big plans for Stephanie Vaquer. I knew that. I knew it. The popularity is genuine. She's over as fuck. People want to see her. You feel me? She has one of the best moves in the business. Y'all know. If you know, you know. You feel me? She's over and people want to see her. I don't want WWE to rush Stephanie Vaquer, but at the same time, she's over as fuck. People want to see her. Cool. Bet. Let's do it. Stephanie Vaquer will be facing the winner of SummerSlam between Rhea Ripley, Naomi, and Io Sky. See? I'm going to talk about this as we get closer to Clash in France or whatever it's called. Or maybe not France, Australia, wherever it's taking place. WWE Clash. People are fucking nervous. And quite frankly, you need to be nervous. If you're a Naomi fan, you need to be fucking nervous right now. And so am I. Even though I love Stephanie Vaquer. Love Stephanie Vaquer. Is Stephanie Vaquer going to get the Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle treatment? Is that what she's about to get? You could say the same thing for Jade Cargill too. But is Stephanie Vaquer going to get that treatment? If she's so over, people love her. Let's put the title on her. She's great in the ring. Good looking girl. She's over as fuck. Let's put the title on her. do that with Naomi, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that. WWE can do whatever the fuck they want, but it just wouldn't make sense. Naomi is doing the best work of her career. I've said that countless times, and I will continue to say it. She is doing the best work of her career. She just won the damn title. Why are you going to have her immediately drop it? Have one title defense. See, WWE, y'all, I think y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up here. Period. Naomi retains the title with SummerSlam. I don't see a way. I don't see it. I don't see a way of Naomi retaining at SummerSlam and beating Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie Vaquer having a loss is not going to do anything to Stephanie Vaquer, because for me, in my personal opinion, I would have Stephanie Vaquer be in contention to win the Women's Royal Rumble. I would have her be in that category with Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, to be in contention to win the Women's Royal Rumble. They already got her in the world title match. Is Naomi really going to have 2 months of a title reign? Is that what we're doing with Naomi? Doing the best work of her career, and she's just going to lose to Stephanie Vaquer? What would have been the point of the heel turn? What would have been the point of anything? I've been hearing rumblings that Naomi might be leaving WWE soon. I don't know. That's just speculation that I've been seeing. Is she going to leave WWE? Is this her last run in the WWE? Does she want to start a family? What's going on? I'm hearing all of it, all the speculation. So I'm going to bring it to you guys here on the pod. What's going on with Naomi? I feel the same thing with Becky Lynch. I feel like she's going to be eventually leaving. It just seems like those two ladies, Naomi and Becky Lynch, it just seems like they're on their last run type of shit. That's the vibe I get. I might be wrong. I hope I am. Love both women. Hopefully they stay longer. But I'm just feeling that way. I don't know why. They're in a tough situation with Stephanie Vaquer, man. Because Stephanie Vaquer should not be losing so soon. But at the same time, Naomi is doing the best work of her career. And her character change does not deserve to have 2 months. And you just completely forget about it. No, we ain't rocking like that. That's not smart. That's not smart. So WWE's in a pickle. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. If Naomi does not walk out of SummerSlam, people are going to lose it. Deservedly so. Why the fuck does she turn heel, number one? And why the fuck does she cash in just to drop it 1 month later at SummerSlam? But then again, people are going to say the same thing if she drops it to Stephanie Vaquer. And they're already starting that feud. And that's why I think Naomi is going to retain. They've been already kind of going back and forth. So it does make sense for the match to be Stephanie Vaquer versus Naomi. What if it turns into a fatal 4-way? Naomi, Vaquer, Ripley, Io. And Naomi loses the title at Clash in a fatal 4-way, but she does not get pinned. We all know Rhea Ripley ain't getting pinned. Come on, man. I'd be shocked if Rhea Ripley gets pinned this weekend. I've already said I would turn her heel. I would already turn Rhea Ripley heel. She can't beat Io. That's frustrating enough. And she lost another opportunity at the world title. Turn her heel. That's just me. But on the topic of Stephanie Vaquer and Naomi, listen, WWE, you are in a pickle. You fucked yourself over here. What you finna do? What you finna do? People want Naomi to hold the title to WrestleMania. Not if Stephanie Vaquer is there. Is Stephanie Vaquer going to have her first loss? That's tough, WWE. That's on you. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I'm real curious to see how the WWE is going to do what they got to do there. Let's talk about SummerSlam. SummerSlam, all the possibilities all the possibilities I could see going down at SummerSlam. If you guys missed my preview and predictions, I uploaded it on Monday. So if you guys missed it, check it out on YouTube, check it out on Spotify, check it out on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your audio content. I did talk about SummerSlam in depth about my preview and predictions. But what are the possibilities? What's going to happen? Right? Naomi, Io, and Rhea Ripley. Again, this is a match that I feel like it's because who's going to eat the pin? That's the thing, too. Who's going to eat the pin here? If Naomi loses, is she going to eat the pinfall? We know Rhea Ripley ain't eating the pin. I'd be surprised if Rhea Ripley eats the pin. WWE Unreal Triple H, man, calling her like a god or something. Rhea Ripley. Is Triple H calling Rhea Ripley? Which, mommy. Come on. I love Rhea Ripley. The hate for Rhea Ripley is forced to me. If y'all niggas out there that are forcing narratives and shit, y'all niggas gotta stop. You know Rhea Ripley's over. People love Rhea Ripley. The criticism of Rhea Ripley is that she's always in the world title scene. And that's justifiably a complaint that I would have as well, too. And she has no character change, no character arc. She needs a struggle. That I do agree with. And that's why I'm saying I would have her turn heel. Completely flip. Especially if she loses here and gets pinned. Come on, bro. Not only did you not win the world title, nigga, you didn't even pin Io to win the belt. Turn heel. Flip the mommy thing. Flip the mommy persona. Let's get it done. That's just me, though. We'll see. But the triple threat, I think it's going to be great. All three women are going to have a killer match, killer performance. I don't know if Naomi's going to retain. Hopefully, we'll see. Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch, I think the match is going to be great. I think it's going to be fun. I think Lyra Valkyria is definitely going to get this win here. I'm not doing proven predictions, but I'm just going over all the possibilities here. I think Lyra Valkyria is going to win, though. But there is a small chance that Becky Lynch retains. But Becky Lynch, one of the GOATs, man. She is focused on building up Lyra Valkyria. And she's done a great job because Lyra Valkyria is extremely over. Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. Maybe Solo Sikoa retains, wins the belt, keeps it. Or Jacob Fatu fights against the odds. He gets help. I don't know who he would get help from. Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, maybe. It's a possibility. They help him out, and he dethrones Solo. That could happen. John Cena, Cody Rhodes. People are saying Cody Rhodes going to turn heel. Let's get that Harlander from the boys. Heel turn for Cody Rhodes. Let's get it going. But I think Cody Rhodes is going to get the title back. I think so. And then it's going to switch John Cena from a heel and understanding why he fucked up. And he's going to want to have the fans embrace him again and turn babyface. Dominic Mysterio. People are thinking Dominic Mysterio is going to retain here. I'm not going to lie. I think I would have Dominic retain here too. He's over as fuck. People want to see him. I just wanted more. And I sound selfish. I wanted more in AJ Styles' WWE run. I'm sorry. I just do. And I haven't gotten it. It sucks, but it is what it is. Sami Zayn, Karrion Kross, I don't care for. Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Can Tiffany Stratton lead a match? Is Jade Cargill going with the belt? Is Bianca Belair gonna get involved? People say B gonna get involved. It's possible. It is real possible. Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca Belair. Be on the lookout with how each woman comes out of SummerSlam. I would build towards that triple threat match for WrestleMania with Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi. That's what I would do, personally. Non-title, title match, fuck it, whatever. I would build it for WrestleMania. Who knows? We'll see. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. People are saying that Roman Reigns and Jey Uso will win. But Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed do need that win as well, too. So it's going to be interesting. Can't wait to see how that's going to transpire. Randy Orton, Jelly Rovers, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, I don't care for. Gunther and Punk should be great. I could see Seth Rollins cashing in successfully and winning the title at the end of the night, which I believe that will be main eventing night one. or I could see CM Punk winning and we get no cash in. I do not think Gunther is walking out of SummerSlam, the world champ. Who knows? It's possible. And the Gunther hate, I get why people don't like Gunther, but it just seems nitpicky to me. And then Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. You can go either way with this one, but Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair is doing the best work of their careers for me personally. Roxanne Perez and Raquel are great. I don't really care for these titles, but they're in a big spot here, and it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to transpire with that match. So SummerSlam's looking good. It's looking better than fucking WrestleMania to me. So it's going to be real interesting, guys. But listen, I appreciate y'all kicking it with me, tapping it in with your boy on the Wrestling Takeover podcast. If you guys are listening to it on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/JT Takeover, man. Press that subscribe button. Spread the word of the Wrestling Takeover podcast. Leave me not only a thumbs up, but leave me a comment down below on what y'all think on all the stories, all the conversations that I had today. Your guys' opinions. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Let your voice be heard in the comments down below. Follow me on social media, on Twitter at JT Takeover, on IG at the Wrestling Takeover, and on TikTok, tiktok.com/JM Turner. I appreciate y'all kicking it with me, man, tapping in. Listen, I'm going to get that Roman Reigns video out to you guys either this week or after SummerSlam, so you guys can look forward to that. And I'm going to keep pumping out videos. I'm going to keep doing my podcast thing. I appreciate y'all. Spread the word, man. I want y'all to spread the motherfucking word, bro. Spread the gospel of the Wrestling Takeover podcast, because like I said, word of mouth goes a long way. And to my TikTok family, I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Thank you for continuing to support me on TikTok. And let's keep doing the thing, man. Let's work hard, put our head down. Marathon continues. Let's get it done.